Prisoner of Azkaban. But let's do a little recap from the previous two. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner Chamber of Secrets. So, basically, in the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry was accepted to Hogwarts Witchcraft and Wizardry. And this is a big deal because he would be learning witchcraft and magic there. He'd also learn to work with potions and do normal school type tests at points too. And the coolest part about witchcraft and wizardry this school was that there were 4 houses and you get to be separated by your personality. And fun fact, you take a quiz to see which house you would be in on the Harry Potter app. But in the movie, Harry gets put into Gryffindor, and then his rival Draco Malfoy gets put into Slytherin. And if Harry would have said, please don't put me in Slytherin, he possibly could have been in Slytherin. But he didn't want to be in the same house. And plus, the Sorting Hat takes your choice into account, which is the best thing possible. And then he had already had some rivals in school and out of school. His uncle, Aunt Dudley, the bully friends at school, Draco, his dad, Voldemort, aka he who shall not be named, or he who must not be named. Whatever you want to say. And let's just say his years at Hogwarts were up to a rocky start. But as you can see in the first and second book, he is dedicated to help his friends no matter what. And he will make sure to put his friends first and foremost. And he wants to make his parents proud, which is the best thing possible. The best thing that I like about Harry Potter and his personality is that he's brave and he will not leave his friends behind. If they will, he will support them no matter what. And if they are, let's just say, into trouble, he will come to save them. And with Ron and Hermione being his 2 best friends, he knows he can do anything with them because their teamwork makes a whole new dream work. And even Dumbledore thinks so. Harry Potter really liked Albus Dumbledore, their headmaster of Hogwarts. He was able to get along with him, and he was also able to understand his thoughts. He also was very wise, which was another good thing. But some things that brought Harry behind was that Voldemort was very powerful. And Harry, although he was a good wizard according to many, he didn't know if he was strong enough to defeat Voldemort for good. And although he had defeated him quite a couple times, because fun fact, you may say, hey, but in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Voldemort never appeared. He kind of did. Tom Riddle transformed himself into Lord Voldemort, which caused more chaos in the series. As you say, again, if you weren't in the second live, you'd see Tom Marvolo Riddle. If you scramble up the words, you will get I am Lord Voldemort with no letters left behind, which is pretty genius, honestly. Now I'll be singing Rise Up. Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, and I rise up, I rise like the day, I rise up, I rise unafraid, I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I rise up, I like the waves, I rise up, in spite of the ache, I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, and you, for you, for you. Silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know I feel like dying. but I promise we'll take the world to his feet. Move mountains, bring it to his feet. Move mountains, and I'll rise up. I'll rise today. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, and you, for you, for you. All we need is hope. That we have each other, that we have each other, and we will rise, and we will rise, oh, we'll rise, I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again, and we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. Rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, and you, for you, for you, oh, oh. Calm down, what you guys thought, and now back to the story. So Harry Potter, he was going back, and he had a field trip playing Hogsmeade. And this field trip, well, it was supposed to be a fun field trip for every student to go. But how was he going to have his guardians sign it? So basically, that's what caused a few problems. He had to ask his uncle to sign it, and Aunt Marge was visiting. And that was Uncle Vernon's older sister. So not really Harry, but then again, Aunt Marge also hated Harry. And so, during the dinner, she started bad talking Dad and Mom, saying that they were such, I want to say the word, but bastards, which started causing problems. And then Harry couldn't take it anymore, and he accidentally made her explode into a balloon. And so, wind started coming against Harry, and she turned and she started puffing up. She turned into a big fat balloon, and her dress started breaking apart, and she kept asking Uncle Vernon to help, and Uncle Vernon tried saving her, which were flying away. And that's when Harry thought he couldn't stay in the house anymore, so he packed up his Hogwarts things and left the house. And he threatened Uncle Vernon. If he got any close to him, he would threaten him with using magic against him. And Uncle Vernon got scared. So outside, Harry saw a black wolf standing quite away from the distance, but pretty nearby. So then he got scared. But then a bus came through, and this bus the bus conductor, who is a bus conductor, but it was a conductor. He's like, "What did you see, mate?" And so they basically went on the bus, and it's a magical bus, so the muggles can't see the bus going anywhere. So they went through and then made these different shapes, and they started speeding through, going on the opposite ways, until he finally reached the Ministry of Magic. And at the Ministry of Magic, Harry talked to them, and he mentioned that run away from his home. So then they had to get him ready, and he went on a train, and he met up with Ron and Hermione, while Hermione had a new cat named Ginger. So all went well in that area, but like still. So then there was a little going on, and Hagrid had become a professor, and he was teaching about animals. But then again, Draco obviously had to ruin everything, and Harry was able to ride a eagle type animal, which was blended in. So Harry had a good time riding it. But then Draco Malfoy tried to threaten Buckbeak, and then ended up getting injured. And so he started pestering, saying that the Buckbeak just tried to kill me, all that. And Buckbeak was sentenced to death. It was all Draco had provoked Buckbeak, and now he was being sentenced to death. And now there were also Dementors like everywhere and like causing chaos for everyone, which was causing a lot of problems. And so they had to get through the Dementors, they had to try and save Buckbeak, but then they saw Buckbeak die, which made Hermione cry, and Harry, until Scabbers finally his hands were on the little rat, and they had to go chasing after it until they noticed that it was the tree. And so, yeah, they just went through.
Hey, Mom.
No, wait, I'll finish. And so they had to go through the tree, and that's where they saw Wanted Sirius Black. That caused more things to happen to them. Now we're singing a song. Yes to be you want me, yes to be you, baby. When you're just gonna go when you tell me when you're ready. Oh, yes to be you, girl, whenever you're ready. You ain't never gotta go when you tell me you're ready. Oh, best believe that when you need that, I'll provide it, you will always have it. I'll be on deck, keep it in track. When you need that, I'ma let you have it. Breaking the drum like dum-diddy-day. I know you want it in the worst way. I wanna hear you calling my name. Hey mama, mama, hey mama, mama. Breaking the drum like dum-diddy-day. I know you want it in the worst way. I wanna hear you calling my name like hey mama, mama, hey mama, mama. Be on girl on, be on man. Be on girl on, be on man. Yes, to do the cooking, yes, to do the cleaning. You never gotta go when you got it in a feeling. I'll be your girl, you never you speed. You ain't never gotta go when you're spilling your spit. Oh, best believe that when you need that, I'll provide it, you will always have it. I'll be on deck, keep it in track. When you need that, you have it. Begging the drum like dum-diddy-day. I know you want it in the worst way. I wanna hear you calling my name like hey mama, mama, hey mama, mama. Begging the drum like dum-diddy-day. You want it in the worst way. I wanna hear you calling my name like mama, mama, hey mama, mama. Me, my mom, girl, oh. My bad. Be a man. And so, basically, my God. Basically, they went inside the tree and they saw Sirius Black was in there, and even their new professor, Professor Lupin, and the rat ended up being Peter Pettigrew. And so, Peter Pettigrew had betrayed Harry's parents, and that caused more tension. So that's when Hermione went back in time. They sorted out everything. They even managed to save Sirius Black and Buckbeak. And Harry even used his Patronus Expecto Patronum to stop the Dementors from attacking his past self. And then Harry even ended up getting a new broom because of the damage by playing the Quidditch game. And Harry had a great time at Hogwarts, and he thought that it wasn't as bad as the other 2 years, but it was still bad. But he still wasn't able to stop Lord Voldemort, which was pissing him off. But he still managed to do good, and along with the help of his friends, he was able to do a lot that could help. Thanks for watching this live. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.